Alright, let's get this show on the road. Okay, let that start for a bit. Let's go pull up the chat.
An SUV this big can get messy. Have your kids do car chores.
Oh God. You know, SUVs for me.
Mr. Macy's.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. I'm going to be doing a very quick playthrough of this. It's not even going to be the whole game, it's just going to be the part that I think is important. Now, the original Corpse Party I played with Ian a little while back, I want to say in 2016, somewhat in like the middle of the year, maybe during the summer. And that was a fun playthrough. I still love Corpse Party. I think it's a great horror game. I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it certainly is one of the better horror games that I've played. Actually has some horror elements that I can get behind. I'm not too easy to scare. I scare very hard. I think there's only been like maybe 3 games that have creeped me out, and that would be Corpse Party, a certain game that cannot be mentioned because of memes and also because it's embarrassing, and Amnesia. Amnesia not so much anymore. I kind of find that game hilarious now, looking back on it, specifically from my playthrough. And Corpse Party, I still to this day think is at least a little bit creepy. Maybe it's just the amazing sound design. Maybe it's the relatable characters, sort of. Maybe it's the good writing. Part of me thinks it's the visual style, just what they go for, and like literally the idea of a corpse party that they go through or in the game itself. Alright, let's talk about Book of Shadows, though. Corpse Party's great. Book of Shadows is... well, I've certainly changed my opinion on it. I don't think it's nearly as bad as I once thought it was. It has its charms, specifically the writing, although dumb, is hammy and fun in its own respect. And all the same characters are there, you just have to watch a bunch of side stories and a bunch of other separate plots. It's a lot of work to find the good stuff in Book of Shadows, but I really recommend, if you're interested in the Corpse Party lore and the Corpse Party just games in general, I'd recommend at least giving this a try just once. Maybe you will like it, maybe you won't. Personally, I don't think the writing is nearly as good as the first game, but what really stands out for me, not so much the gameplay or any of that, but rather some of the moments that they add. There are some upgrades here. A lot of the music is basically upgraded because it includes a lot of the old tracks as well as new tracks, so there's just a straight upgrade there. There's also some visual changes that I think look pretty nice. There's a little bit more cutscenes. Not really cutscenes, but like a little bit more character interaction, because this is actually a visual novel. Body get together, scroll and spook. Okay, that's a comment. Anyway, hello. I'm just getting through my long-ass intro talking about Corpse Party Book of Shadows. So, I'm not going to be playing, like I said, all the chapters here. I can do a very short summary of spoileries, what I remember happened in all these. We're just going to be doing Blood Drive, because this is the only important part that I need to get through in order to get to Blood Drive itself. So let's talk about everything that happened. So, as far as I remember, the game starts off with Naomi remembering Seiko. She's basically gone fucking bonkers at this point. Not totally bonkers, but very distressed. Nobody remembers anything that happened. And Seal is pretty much a side chapter where Naomi goes back to the school, and she realizes she's gone back to the school and realizes she's been given a second chance to save Naomi. That doesn't go so well. I think her head gets fucking cut off with piano wire. That's great. Demise. Okay, it's either Demise or Encounter. That's the story of Miss Yui, and she gets basically locked up in her school, which is this school shown in the story. She gets locked in, Not Heavenly Host, the school that stands there now. And she has to escape a ghost janitor, I think. Something along those lines. Purgatory is the story. Yeah, I basically just... One of these is that story. The other one, it's not memorable. Purgatory is the story of Naho. And she has this friend who works a radio show. You better make this a Let's Play? Dude, you don't want me to make this a Let's Play. I did Corpse Party 1. Trust me, you don't want me to Let's Play this. It's fucking awful. I love how fucked up this series is. It's great. Yeah, but it's also a visual novel, and I don't really think I can add anything. I just want to do Blood Drive, the final chapter, so I can pretty much wrap up everything that needs to be wrapped up before I do actual Blood Drive itself. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about Purgatory. Oh, yeah. So that was the story with Naho and the one bitch. And, pretty much, Naho realizes that the paranormal investigator dude that she's infatuated with, her senpai, gets sent to the school. He chooses to go there and leaves her behind. So she jumps in, and basically she needs to get this girl who does the radio show to do the Sachiko Forever After in order to actually go there. And we pretty much follow the radio show host as she goes down to the bomb shelter, wanders around for a bit, and fucking just dies. It's very sad and miserable. Shangri-La is an absolute shit show. It's the longest chapter, as far as I know, and it follows Morishige, yeah. As he goes through the entire school, taking pictures of dead bodies because he's a bit messy in the head. We run into some people from the other school. They're the people we ran into. They're the classmates of Kizami, you know, the really creepy, fucked up sociopath, psychopath, that guy, you know, the one who terrorizes Yuka. So that happens. That's Shangri-La. You pretty much go through those characters, and it's really long. It's the longest part of the game. Not actually that interesting. I'd say it's one of the more boring chapters. Meyer's a complete fucking shit show. This is, like I was just saying about Yuka and Kizami, this is a side story where, well, it's more like an alternate dimension, where Kizami straps Yuka down to a table, and that's immediately, like, the most awkward place your mind can go. Imagine that. That's where it goes. It's pretty great. I mean, it doesn't go, like, you know, creepy. It goes, like, spooky creepy, not creepy. I mean, she pisses herself, but, you know, that happens a lot in this game. In fact, that happened in Purgatory as well, but no, let's not talk about that. So, Yuka manages to get away because Sachiko is fucking bonkers in this game. Has the dude with the axe, I forget his name, the principal's brother or son, I think it's his son, slams him with the axe. Yuka runs away and actually collapses through the floor and falls in the bomb shelter, where Sachiko pretends to be a lost little ghost and basically terrorizes and trolls her for 3 days as a little girl before stealing her soul and axing her to death. It's pretty great. And finally, we have Tooth, which is actually pretty short for being the final chapter that you don't save before Blood Drive. This follows Kizami once again. This is the group that was not present in Shangri-La. This is a different section of the same school group. This one does still involve Kizami, though. And this is pretty much what happens when they first get to the school. And there's this girl who has a crush on Kizami, and it ultimately results in Kizami, his first break into psych. He just goes fucking insane. Punches her in the face, knocks her tooth out, and that's the whole point of the chapter. Also, Kizami eats her tooth. It's really weird. Anyway, I hope you guys like that. Oh, hey, there's Ethan. Man, I was not paying attention to the chat. Oh god, I shouldn't have watched Spirited Away. We have a plan. Whoa, more people. I know, right? Spoilers. Hello. Wow, I didn't know everyone was so interested in Book of Shadows. Anyway, I hope you guys all caught that. There was my awful recap of everything that's happened in Book of Shadows. Don't worry, none of it's plot important. The only thing that's important is Blood Drive. That's it. This is the only part, and it's completely blocked off by the other 7 chapters. It's really awkward, but it's okay. Let's just play some Blood Drive. Welcome to the prologue of Blood Drive, aptly titled Blood Drive. And I'm just going to shut up and let the character speak. That is Naomi.
でね、うちの子が言うにはさ、あの事件は学校で流行ってる学校裏サイトが絡んでるとかね。怖いわね。
That's the Sachiko Ever After thing.
ああ、ちょっと前にニュースでも話題になったわね。ブログがいじめの温床になっているとか、出会い系の的にされてるとか。まだある。
Never mind, maybe that's not the Sachiko Ever After event. I don't know what this is. Maybe they're talking about Yik Yak.
今でこそあまりニュースとかで表面化しないけど、まだまだ続いてるみたいよ。うちの子もやってるのかしらね。聞いてみようかしら。
It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Except it isn't 11 o'clock. It's fucking almost 3 in the morning.
私はまた来てしまった。
So at this point, I guess I should pretense this. I already mentioned that Naomi was kind of bonkers. At this point, I don't think she's totally fucked up. She was taking medication. Her mom is confused. For those that don't know, in the original Corpse Party game, for the kids that did not return from the school, only the people who were able to return from the school remember them. So everyone else was pretty much scrubbed from history. Even though Seiko existed, she no longer exists in this world. Nobody remembers her. Or remembers Morishige. Or Mayo. Or Miss Yui. And that's it of the main 9.
ずっと襲うかどうか迷い続けている。
Right now she's at Seiko's house.
このままいても本当に不審者だ。昨日も一昨日も私はここで長い間立ち尽くして家に引き返していた。今日こそはと思いを固めてきたんだ。意を決して襲う。
I don't think anyone laughs normally in these games. Even when it's not meant to be creepy, they just don't laugh normally.
ゆうくんだ。聖子の弟の。
Maybe I'm just terrified of children after playing Corpse Party. That's also probably the case.
ほら、帽子が曲がってる。いい子だな。よしよし。じゃあ兄ちゃんと手つないでいくぞ。ちゃんと買い物に行けるかな。いい返事だ。
私はとっさに物陰に隠れてしまった。ゆうくんやあの子たちは確かにそう、私はあの子たちに会いたくて来たんだ。何を話せばいいのかわからない。でも聖子は確かにいたんだから。この携帯の写メを見せて、お姉ちゃんだよって聖子のこと聞こう。
Or I guess in this case how I don't remember her.
大丈夫、説明すれば大丈夫。わからないなんて言うわけがない。
You know, that kind of doesn't make any sense. The phone went to the school and it came back. How come the phone can't remember what Seiko looks like?
私は
That's not fair.
心を決めて 潜んでいたも
The
のか
phone
らから
performed
出
the
た。
Sachiko ever after. Well, okay, no, maybe it didn't. It just sort of got dragged along.
ね
You know, I really don't want to discuss the
声をかけた
rules
私の
behind
腕を
Sachiko ever after. I
後
mean,
ろ
it
から
takes your
誰かが
clothes,
掴んで
it
引っ
takes
張った。
your belongings that you're carrying, which I guess is fine. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it takes your belongings that are in physical contact with you.
ダメよ、ダ
Anyway, there's Ayumi.
メ。いいん
Class
じゃ
Prez. Or Class Rep, whatever the hell you are.
気持ちわかるけど、ダメ。委員長、篠崎さんが首を横に振って私を制止する。みるみる自分の視界がにじ。あの子たちに会ってどうするの？分かってるでしょ。結果は。
Hey kids, I'm here to see your lost sister! Yeah, no, I don't think that would go over well at all. I think the only way this could possibly go over okay is that Naomi is a female. Now, if there was a giant teenage male walking up and be like, hey kids, can I talk to your sister that you don't know exists? I mean, it just, oh no, that wouldn't go over well at all.
目に涙を浮かべて私を見つめていた。
I'm ruining any tension from this scene. I apologize. It's okay.
私の気持ちを本当に理解して共有してくれるのは
5 to be exact.
天神症事件から生きて帰ってきたこの篠崎さんとサトシと岸沼とゆかちゃんだけ。
Shinozaki being Ayumi, Satoshi being Satoshi. She actually uses his first name, I think. Yuka being his sister, herself being Naomi, and Kishinuma, who pretty much is the guy who spent 95% of the game traveling with
天
Ayumi.
神症で命を落としてしまった友達
Seiko, Suzumoto,
Seiko,
Morishige, and
Suzumoto-san.
Mishishido, which is Miss Yui.
Morishige.
I called her Miss Yui. I don't actually know if her name is Miss Yui. I think her name is Yui. Don't correct me on that if I'm wrong. Seiko is the girl I was talking about. Suzumoto is Mayu, and Morishige is Morishige. Everyone just calls him Morishige. I don't even think Mayu. Oh no, she calls him Shigani. That's
私た
right.
ちの帰ってきたこの世界では存在自体が
Yoshiki is her first name.
抹消されて
Okay.
しまってい
Well,
たんだ。
I was close. I got the Y right. That's more than I usually get. Oh, her name is Yui. Oh, no, Yoshiki is the name of the delinquent, who isn't a delinquent, who has silver hair,
中島さん、
who was traveling with Ayumi, whose name I've already forgotten. I'm really good with Japanese names.
うなだれて
I'm actually impressed that I'm able to remember most of the names from this game.
横を歩いていた委員長が意を消したように切り出した。
私ね、天神小学校を脱出してからこの半月の間、ずっとあの
The
学校を探
Shinozaki
してい
estate
た篠崎を
refers
知る
to Sachiko.
と篠崎幸子、
Sachiko
二人
Shinozaki.
の家、篠崎家に
Well, actually, Ayumi's last name
図
is,
書館で
yeah,
調べていたの。
Shinozaki. They both share the same last name, which is creepy. Yoshi is the name of Sachiko's mother. And she was also the nurse at the school.
連続児童
I really don't know who I'm explaining this for. I'm more explaining it for myself, so this can bridge the gap between Corpse Party 1 and 3.
その前の保健医開始事件については地域新聞以外には取り上げられてすらいないからちょっと大変だった
Well, to be fair, I mean, wasn't Yoshi buried? She was buried for a long time. It was more like not even a death, as more of a disappearance.
地面を見ながらポツポツと話す委員長の口調は落ち着いた静かな決意のようなものが感じられた。
Top 10 anime betrayals, pushing her down the fucking
霊やオ
stairs.
カルトの話についてはこの子はちょっとした権威だ。 私はなんとなく頼もしいような思いで彼女の
Not
話を聞いてい
Yoshi.
た。
Yoshi? Yoshie? This isn't Mario. Okay. Yoshi E? Yoshie? Yoshi E. Yoshi E. I'm just gonna call her Yoshi because that's funnier.
天神症のあったこの経験の派生
Oh, no, it is Yoshi E. Okay. Okay, now I see. No, I should call her
篠
Yoshi
崎
E.
よしえの家があるらしいの。
Second one. Yoshie? Fuck, which one did I say second? Goddamn Twitch lag.
いえ、幸子と吉江の。
No. Shit. Okay, is it Yoshi A, like the Fonz, or Yoshi E? Yoshi A? Yoshi eh. Okay, so I have to like gutturally like grunt. Ugh. Yoshi Yoshi eh? Yoshi eh? Yoshi eh? Yoshi eh. I'm just gonna say that. Fuck. God damn it.
そう。この県内よ。
そんな近くに？
No. Yes. I'm just gonna call her Sachiko's mommy. That'll do.
天神小学校はもともと私たちの地元にあった学校なの。
Okay, so the school's name is Kisaragi,
そこに勤め
which
て
I
いた
probably
篠
also
崎よしえの家なんだ
butchered. And since Sachiko's mom worked there, it makes sense her home wouldn't be too terribly far away. Okay, there you go.
なほさんのブ
Sachiko's
ロ
mom.
グにも載っていたんだけれど、
Naho's the girl I mentioned earlier. She is the
オリジナルをサルベージ
occultist
してきた
who
現
I
地の
believe has ties to the Shinozaki bloodline. Correct me if I'm wrong.
何かある
I
と
just
思
know
う
that she also has high spiritual power, like Ayumi does, and is able to channel ghosts.
そこには今でも篠崎家の呪いのオリジンが眠っているのよ。呪いを解明する何らかの手がかりがきっとあると思うの。
Sounds like a plan to me.
私は思わず唾を飲み込んだ。
住所も控えてきた。電車に乗れば1時間足らずで着けるわ。中島さん、
Let's go
調査に
right now.
篠崎の家。天神小学校では命に関わる思いをした。その呪いの元凶に接近するんだ。危
Think
険
of
な目に
Hey
遭う可能性は
Yoshie.
数倍高いはずだ。
Okay,
でも
maybe that's easier. I'm still gonna call her Sachiko's mom because now I feel self-conscious about
行
it.
こう、委員長。
Seiko Psycho. I think that's the point. I always thought that that was like the point because Seiko does go through some like psychotic tendencies throughout the first and even a little bit of Book of Moon, and that's partially what caused her to like succumb to that. I don't know if that was intentional or if the Japanese game developers were aware that it sounds really close to Psycho. But no, I've always said Seiko because that's Naomi says Seiko about 100 times in the first game, so I have no excuse on that
時計
account.
は午後の4時半を回っていた。
Yoshie is not mentioned very often, so I have a little bit more of an
寒くなり
excuse.
始めたこの
In
時期だ
fact,
と
she isn't really mentioned until
向こう
like
につい
chapter
ても
5
すぐ
of
に
the
日
first
が
game
落ち
at
そうだ
all,
けれど。
maybe a little bit of 4. Nobody talks about Sachiko's mother. In fact, not many people talk about Sachiko until the last 2
それでも
chapters.
私は
Then in this game, she became an absolute ape. She went from being like this really
一刻も早
sneaky,
く出かけたかった。
suspicious,
何でもいい。
scary little girl. In this game, she's a fucking madman. Every 5 seconds, she just appears in one of the chapters and just trolls everybody. I both like and dislike that change in Book of Moon.
その場所
Did anyone else notice that, or was that just me? Sachiko is basically very, very blatant with the nonsense that she pulls. Usually she's just like, I'm gonna let them go insane by themselves. No, in Book of Moon, she's constantly donkey punching people in the head, flying around. I think at one point, in one of the bad endings, she transforms into one of the girls that was with Kizami's group just to bother Morishige. And that whole part is really fucking weird. Like, oh, you can save Seiko. No fish, you get no salvations. You can save Seiko? What? In this game or in the first game? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't think you can save. I mean, maybe in Blood Drive you can save? No. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I didn't think you could save Seiko in the first two games. I'm talking Sachiko trolls. Oh, yeah, no, she does troll that. It's like, hey, you did it, you saved her, good job. Now you better hurry down those fucking stairs before she trips over the piano wire. Aw, too slow, darn. Ah, jeez. Oh, darn. No bitch. Okay, no, I do see what you're saying now, yeah. I think she trolls Morishige the most. There's that whole bad ending where you succumb to the darkness. And she's just like, hey, I have this dead body here. Do you want to come play with it? I don't know. I guess so. I think this is the waltz theme of Shangri-La. It is really good. However, no spoilers, the end credits song after the chapter Blood Drive is a fucking banger. So stick around for that. There was actually an end credits song for Tooth, and I remember it being pretty good, but holy shit, the banger that is going to come at the end of this chapter. Prepare your dongers, it's going to be fucking beautiful. Oh, this is probably the most interesting part of the chapter so far. She did. And that's why it's so curious. I think this is a really effective twist. I don't know where it leads, because they don't really delve into it in this chapter, but it's definitely something to explore in Blood Drive. I would not be surprised if Naho comes back as a ghost. My really lame, really low quality guess, or I guess suspicion. What's the word for it? Theory. There you go. There's a theory. My theory is that girls who involve themselves in the occult or have specific occult powers don't have to succumb to that loss of memory. Or maybe it's just that she has a lot of status in the world. So maybe the radio talk show host girl actually does have her blog still up. And that's just really awkward. Where the fuck did she go? They made an animated version of Sachiko where she cuts the tongues off the... Yeah, they did. They sure did. You know what's the best part about that as well? Sachiko shares her voice actor with two hilariously stupid characters. One of them is Gash Bell, which is the Japanese name for Zatch Bell in English. Really great anime if you've ever wanted to go watch something. And the other character is Pikachu. Yeah, yep, you just said it. Pikachu. Yep. Sachiko is fucking Pikachu. I think she sounds a little bit more like Gash, which is both distracting as hell and amazing.
ごい。
Pikachu doesn't really talk that much, except for that movie, but we don't talk about that movie.
よかったね。まだ日が明るいうちで。さあ、暗くなる前になんとか現地に行きましょう。
You can't hear it at all. No, Pikachu is just like, I don't even know if it says its own name in the Japanese version. I just know they share a voice actor, which is really funny to me. I definitely hear Gash, like 120%. Every time she laughs, it's just straight up Gash laughing. I have to sit there and laugh along with her.
山あいの土地を開発しているためか、
The movie scene made my heart squeeze. It made my heart squeeze for a different reason. I don't know. Like, I'm all for that scene, but he shouldn't have Pikachu talk.
人があんまりいないね。
できれば人に会って話
This
を
looks like a
聞きたいん
fresco
だけど
painting.
な。この辺りでは篠崎家は結構大きな影響力のある家柄だったみたいなの。
そうなんだ。委員長も篠崎さんだけど、遠い縁者だったりするのかな、やっぱ。
Now, anime characters just share the same last name because it's
篠
cute.
崎生は全国にいっぱいいるからね。
ねえ、道はこっちで合ってるの？
Probably a gift from Ho-Oh.
こっちだと思うんだけど。
You know,
目
was
的の住所。
no, I don't think Silver and Gold were. No, they probably were in development when the American anime showed that scene. Also, technically, the Japanese anime.
あ、でも委員長の携帯な
I'm
ら、
talking about
ほ
the
ら、
first
GPS
episode where
だっ
Ho-Oh
け？
flies off in the
あれで
rainbow.
ざっくりと方向はわかるんじゃないの？
Oh, this doesn't date it a little bit. Doesn't have that GPS thing? What's that?
それがね、ここなぜだか位置情報を取得できないの。おかしいな。
That isn't very strange at all. Let me tell you what. At the time this was made, GPS sucked dick. The
道
movie
は
also had
舗装
Ho-Oh in
は
it,
さ
you're
れている
correct.
けど、ひびだら
I'm
けで
just wondering if they had
細かな石
Ho-Oh
や砂がいっぱい転がっているから、
because they were
歩くたびに
probably
ジャリジャリ言う。
developing gold and silver back when the first episode of the anime was released in Japan.
少しずつ空が
Definitely
暗く
by
なって
the
きてい
time
る
they
せい
did
か
the
な。
American episode, they had silver and gold in the planning stages, which means they probably planned Ho-Oh and Lugia. I assume they made those guys probably first, or towards the
見知らぬ
beginning.
土地を
The
こうして
legendaries.
女子2人で制服で歩いていると、なんとなく心もとなくなってきた。
Ah, the cusp of Twilight. Another one of the problems with this game. They never really they're very stingy with displaying changes in scenery. I don't think it would have been too hard for them to like dim the lights of this image to make it look a little bit more like it was
前
nighttime.
方にある一軒家
This doesn't look like the cusp of Twilight to me. This looks like 3 in the afternoon at the very least.
そうだね。暗くなってきてるし、急ごうか。
Probably 2.
すみません。すみません。
留守かな。他を当たろうか。
うん。
びっくりした。なんだろう。
怖いね。離れましょう。
Back on the road again.
なんか嫌な感じだけど、でも場所聞かないことには始まらないからね。
委員長は
Let's try next door.
青い屋根の民家を指さした。
How can I help you boys? Say, weren't you the guy that handed us the candy
すみ
bar
ませ
bags?
ん。
I can't recall.
すみません。
はい。
あ、
こんばんは。ちょっと道をお尋ねしたいのですが。
玄関ドアのすりガラスを挟んで女性の姿が見える。
Knock knock, open up the door.
知らない人間の私たちの声にためらったのか、女性は
They
少
replaced
し
Rock
悩
and
んでか
Misty.
ら
I did not know that. You know, I've seen bits and pieces of the movie. I haven't actually sat down and watched the whole thing. Which means I probably shouldn't be talking about it. Maybe that whole scene with the Pikachu talking is actually really touching and not just a complete clusterfuck of a scene.
私たち藤沢市から来ました。ある
あらあら、かわいいお客さん。もう暗くなるのに大変だね。
Why, I could just eat you for dinner. Come inside and step in my crock pot.
優しそうな人だ。
She seemed like a perfectly normal,
委員長と
perfectly
一緒に
kind old
ペコリ
woman.
と頭を下げておばさんと話をした。
どこに行きたいんだって？
この
Oh,
住所
we're
に
trying
来
to
た
go
くて
to the
で
Sachiko
も団
Manor.
地の詳細がわからないんです。
どれどれ？
Let's see.
篠崎の家になんのよ。
Fuck off. That's basically what's happening right here.
実は私たち調べ事をしていて、ね。
We're suspicious about something. And we're also
あ、
suspicious.
はい。学校のことで必要があって、
All those school assignments, sending two young high school girls out into the countryside in the middle of night.
おばさんは急に立ち上
Ah,
がり、
darn.
強引に
I
私
remember
たち
when
の
I had
体
to
を
do that.
家の
Also remember when I was a schoolgirl.
おばさん、何？
出て行きな。早く出て行きな。
You guys would have tasted terrible anyway.
何なの？
Wow. That was a lot more animation than I was expecting.
篠崎家の名前を出しただ
They
けで
actually shut the door.
こんなに？
困ったね。
This could be a problem, yeah. Apparently no one likes the place. That's what I'm getting pretty... The sky was still blue for now, but it was getting darker by the minute.
別の家探しましょう。
Ah, shit, I think I just skipped some text. If I do that, let's see. Streetlights are popping on all around us. Let's find another way to the house. Yep. That is one nice thing. You can actually go back and check the text, which is great because if you hit R, you fucking zoom. I'm gonna demonstrate it. Vroom. How much text did I just skip there? I definitely skipped like an entire, like 2 text boxes at the very least. And also character moving. Actually, I didn't skip as much as I thought. But that really gets you through text fast if you fuck up a save. Anyway.
おばさん、まだ立ってる。扉の向こう。
He's just standing there.
なんで？
Menacingly! Alright, let's go. Enough with the SpongeBob references. Your quota is already way past due. This is getting really
明るかっ
creepy.
たおばさんの表現に怖くなって。
23-year-old streamer quoting SpongeBob while playing an anime Wii game. Call the police.
?6 時半か。
6:30, huh? Sure looks like 6:30. It still looks like 2 in the afternoon. Yeah.
それから結構な距離を歩いてきた。だんだん民家は減ってきて。
Also like how they keep walking along this
田んぼや雑木林も
permanent road. They've been walking down this for the past at least several hours. And they're still not any closer to those 4
この
houses
先
over
に
there.
進んでも家なんてあるのかどうか不安になる。
We were literally climbing a mountain now. What mount? I mean, there's mountains over there, yes. But fucking make another image. I could have drawn another image for you if you wanted.
車だわ。危ないわよ中島さん。
うん。道路の端により後ろから来る車が通り過ぎるのを待とうとした。
But then the car stopped for them.
おお、
Which isn't
ど
creepy
うし
at all.
た？女子が二人でこんなところで危ねえでよ。
I didn't know I popped this kind of game.
通り過ぎずに私たちの横につけた軽トラックから優しそうなおじさんが顔を出す。
You seemed like a sociable sort. Yeah, that's how they get you.
私たち篠崎さんってお宅を探してるんです。
スノザゲ？ああ、この辺でスノザゲっつったらあそこだな。もっと山ん中だ。
Okay, this guy either has a very thick accent or he's drunk. I don't trust either.
この先ですか？
Not that I have a problem with accents, it's just that this is the only accented guy in the entire game. I'm not joking. None of the characters you meet in the school have an accent. I mean, apart from the principal's son, but all of his dialogue sounds like... So, that's not really a point of reference.
方向合ってたんだ。
Kanziak? Maybe. That's probably what it is. Oh, Jaden restored... You know, I was doing this for Jaden. His internet went down. Whatever, he can watch the bot later. If Yins is walking, it's gonna take out. If you youngins, I guess, he shortened you youngins to 4 words and an apostrophe. Oh my god.
何の用があるのかわからんが、乗っけてってやろうか。
委員長と顔を見合わせる。
Yeah, that's the time where you fucking bolt.
少し迷ったけど。
Seemed a little shady.
これは渡りに船じゃないだろうか。
Guys always turn down rides, for the love of
私
God.
たちはお礼を言って
Please.
乗せてもらうことにした。
一応3人乗れる車だけど、狭くてすまねえ
I
な。
also love how Naomi shoved class rep right in the middle seat too, which makes it a million times better. Look at Naomi's like, oh, okay. Naomi's just completely done. Oh, at least the guy has a soul patch. So soul patch people usually aren't the stereotypical image of the minivan driver.
いえ、助かります。
歩いてじゃ夜になってたかもしれないね。
まあ、俺も今じゃ篠崎の家の方
Or
で
the
は
Yakuza
なかなか
accent.
山
That,
が
oh
ない
god,
からな。
I didn't even think of that.
おめたち、あんなところに何しに行くんだ。
なんと言ったらいいのか。少し調べたいことが。
Let's just say we're trying to break and enter. I mean, I don't think the house is still standing. I think it was burned down. I don't know if that was explained in lore, if I'm spoiling things.
あそこに昔住んでいた篠崎よしえさん。
Oh no, it wasn't burned down. It's just abandoned. That's right. There. No, was it burned down? I don't fucking
あそ
remember.
こはまあ、自宅兼診療所でもあったから、昔はよく村人が通ってたもんだったがな。今はもう誰も近づかんし、どうなっとるかわからんよ。
Saying that accent, a few of us know. Hello there, little girl. Yeah, basically. Except Soul of Fortune does not have a soul patch. House should still be standing. Well,
ずい
about
ぶん山
that.
道を登ってきた。この辺りからは管理もあまりされていないのか、道が悪くなってくる。タイヤが段差を拾って車がガタガタと揺れ始める。
That sounds pleasant.
大丈夫？
平気。シートベルトしててよかった。
Just glad I'm wearing my seatbelt. What is she showing off? Ayumi's not wearing her seatbelt because I don't think she gets one. I'm just glad I'm wearing my seatbelt. Oh, thanks, you asshole.
すごい道ですね、おじさん。
Sir?
なんだかちょっと運転が怖い。横で委員長の頭がガクンガクン揺れてる。大丈夫かな？
And this is the part where he turns into a giant demon pit!
おじさん、ちょっと。
Scenes like this are amazing with the lack of animation. Yeah, they do usually have a middle seat belt, but those are not nearly as safe as the side seat belts, especially if they don't have an over-shoulder seat belt. If he takes a wrong turn, jump out the door. Yeah, I think he just took a wrong turn. A wrong turn into someone on the fucking side of the road he almost hit. Oh hey, look, it's actually late. It's okay, where was it in here?
人や動物を引いた時はもっとすげえ音がするだな。
How many have you hit exactly? I don't think I want to know the answer to that question.
なんだかこの人もおかしい。さっきまでの優しい雰囲気がどこかに消えてしまった感じがする。
今の人影は
I don't know, probably a ghost.
おい、ここから先はもう車が入れんよ。あとは歩きだ。行くのか行かねえのか。
ありがとう、おじさん。
待っててやるけ。気が済んだら戻ってけ。
He's taking you to the woods. Bail, bail. Don't worry, Jaden. We're bailing.
ありがとうございます。
And the GPS thing doesn't work here, so we can't do the FBI open up joke.
大丈夫？
It's unfortunate, but it's not going to work in this case.
なんかおかしな感じだったけど、でも待っててくれるってやっぱりいい人じゃないかな。
He's just in the car spraying breath mint into his mouth, cracking his knuckles,
そうだよね。
playing a little bit of Phil Collins on the radio. Okay. Now I'm just going for the stereotypes. Bailing to the house of murdered people. Yeah. At least murdered people are friendlier than murderers.
結構きつい傾斜になっている。
And popping. Okay. Maybe he's not that in your face with it. You don't know. Maybe he's a downright nice fella.
あ、高台が見えてきた。あの上かな。
Maybe he brought an off-brand so that he would spend less money. He thinks of everything.
いよいよね。
何もない。私たちがたどり着いたそこは篠崎家の跡地だった。建物は取り壊されて。
Torn down. That's what it was. It wasn't burned down. It was just
せ
torn
っか
down.
くここまで来たのに。
Well, there's nothing here. Time to leave.
でも委員長、
Ah,
あ
shit.
そこに。
That Ayumi is what we call a shit. No, that actually is more like a barn. Here's another one of the great tracks that was introduced in this game. The music in this game is very, very good. As much as you can laugh at the story sometimes, or as much as you can laugh at like, the horror elements, you can't laugh at the music. It's all just so good. Very effective horror music, very effective rock music. Good songs with lyrics, good songs that are instrumental. Just a phenomenal soundtrack from both of the two games. I hope Blood Drive is the same. But we come to find out that everyone hates the Blood Drive soundtrack. Drinking a bottle of low quality sake. Probably! Anyway, welcome to the gameplay of this game that we so rarely get to see. Unless you're playing Shangri-La. We get to observe shit. It's a point-and-click adventure game mixed with a visual novel. Now you see why, again, I don't want to fucking record this. I record this only so I can bridge the gap between 1 and 3. But good lord, if I just did a playthrough of this game, I would probably hang myself just like Seiko. It would not be fun. I already did that. There's a sack.
鶏とか飼っていたのか
Because they
な
had chickens or something. No, that's where Sachiko ate. Sachiko, honey. Come out and get your seed.
家のない人がここで暖を取っているのかもしれないね。
そっか。風が避けられるだけでも全然違うものね。
But the sun, you know, if you keep saying the sun's down, it still doesn't make up for the fact that that scene had no sun clearly being down. Except now that the sun is down, to be fair.
段ボールに篠崎1って書いてあるね。
Shinozaki 1?
本当だ。じゃあやっぱりここが元篠崎義恵の家だったことは確か。
Cool.
2人で数十分の間、床の下や天井の木目まで調べてみたけれど。
I'm not gonna lie. I would not want to be in that barn for more than 5 fucking seconds. I can't even go into my own shed in the backyard. Something about sheds are just kind of terrifying. Maybe it's the fact that there's such an enclosed space, or they're so easily noise canceled. They're out in the middle of the woods where you can't fucking hear anything. There's no lights.
それにかなり暗くな
It's
ってきたよ。
musty, the wood
おじさんも
smell,
待たせてるし。
appliances everywhere. Shit just rattles when you step on the ground. There's usually a shitload of bees nests and other assorted bugs flying
仕方
around.
なく今日は戻ることに決めた。納屋しか
visual
残って
novels
な
are
いなんて
fine.
ね。
But there's also the fact that I've played this before, and I think I can get through maybe one chapter with decent emphasis on decent, not terrible, but very average commentary. If I tried to go through the whole game, oh my god, it'd be a fucking train wreck. I'd rather do all the Corpse Party games that I want to play blind. Like Blood Drive, I've never played before. I played Corpse Party 1, but that was its own separate thing. Ugh. This game, though, I've played the whole thing, and now I've pretty much vowed to never play it again. But here I am, playing the last chapter again. But it's only to bridge the gap.
暗いね。来た道こっちで合ってたっけ？
さっきの車道に出なきゃね。多分合ってると思うけど。来た時まっすぐ歩いただけだったし。あ、見て委員長。木々に囲まれた林の向こうに小さくブロッ
That
クの
isn't
車内灯が見
creepy
え
at
た。
all. I've seen this game 8 times. Wow. I'm sure you've seen a lot from this game. You've probably gotten the max amount that a person could
あれ
get from a
おじさんの
game
車だよ
like
ね。
this. There's adventure games and assorted RPGs where you can probably get more out of every single playthrough and never run out of things to get out of it.
森で遭難とか
However,
したら大変だから
well,
ね。
actually, no, I guess that's not true. There's plenty of cutscenes that you could probably notice something that you didn't notice or you forgot about.
足を使って動いた今日は不思議な充実感があった。
Let's just say I'd rather do Blood
家
Drive
で
before I'd
何
even
もでき
consider
ずに
doing
落
a
ち込
full
んでいるよ
playthrough of
り
this again.
ずっといい。盲目的でも構わない。毎日少しでも前進していれば必ず。希望と少し違っても近いところへは行けているはずだよね。聖子が教えてくれた言葉だ。
お待たせしましたおじさん。
I'm just waiting for something different to happen that didn't happen last time. So far,
お
nothing.
じさんは
That's the Doki Doki Literature Club in me talking.
待たせすぎちゃったかな。寒いし、ひょっとしたらあれかも。
Clearly embarrassed at the suggestion.
ああ、そっか。まあエンジンかかってるし。
That's
す
the
ぐ戻って
difference
きてくれるよ
between
ね。待てよか。
Japan and America. I asked my female boss, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. She's like, okay. I come back. Hey, here's the headset. Oh, thanks. There's nothing to think about. It's going to the bathroom. There's nothing to be embarrassed by. Asshole locked the car in the middle of the woods.
しょうがないね。外で待ってよ。
Let's wait next door. That is true, Jaden. When you go to the bathroom at work, where are you at? They do ask for you. And it always seems like no matter what time you go to the bathroom, something always happens that requires your immediate attention, which means you have to go attend to that, which is great. Yeah, the old man's not coming back. I like how they just accept it at this point. They went through an entire fucking school filled with ghost schools and other assorted horrors. They're just like, yeah, no, he's gone. He's not coming back. They don't even really, like, dwell on it. They're like, fuck it, let's go. Okay, it's choosing time. What do you guys want to do? Let's not spoil ourselves on those save files, you hear? What do you guys want to do? Do you want to go continue down the path? Or do you want to... what was the other option? Go back to the barn, I believe. Those are two options. Jaden said break the window, which is unfortunately not an option. Somehow I don't think a shattered wrist is going to help the situation, especially with two girls that can't drive. Break the window. Okay. I choose not to fight for Nora or Hoshido. Alright. Pick something. I've already seen both options, so I don't mind. They've already confirmed this isn't a straight road, Jaden. It's not a straight road at all. It's bumpy and awful. Barn. I mean, barn is... Okay, we're going with barn. Cool. Think of something else. A lot of spots along the road with the guardrails out. Yeah, that sounds like a really quick way to game in.
だね。
Sounds like a
もう
plan.
少し待とっか。おじさん、あれしに行ったのなら、すぐ戻ってきてくれるよ。
Oh no, they keep you waiting.
寒いけど、待って。
Maybe this will game end me. You know, I haven't actually gone down all these routes, technically. So in the other parts of the game when they give you options like that, usually one will lead down like a path and the other will game end you or they don't matter. This one, I don't think, like, walking down the road doesn't game end you. You just eventually, like, loop back to the truck multiple times. You're like, okay, this is clearly fucked. Let's go to the barn. But here, I don't think they give you the option to go to the barn immediately.
暗い森の中、アイドリングの音だけが響き渡っていた。どうしよう。
Well, is out of range. Always is in these games.
中島さん、一度。
何やに？
Yeah, sure, let's go to the barn. Barnes and Noble.
歩いて降りられないなら、朝までちゃんと休める場所にいた方がいい。ここよりは安全だと思うし。
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's go to the creepy ass barn. You know, the place I didn't like when it was light
こ
out.
んな真っ暗な山奥で朝までなんてゾッとするけれど
I think I'd rather sleep outside. I'll be
事前
perfectly
の策を
honest.
取っていくしかないの
I'll
が
take my chances
も
with
っとも
the
だとも思う
like red raccoons that Japan has that probably don't just roam the wilderness. They're probably
安
rare.
全って
But still, they probably have squirrels. But it's still, again, I take my chances with the pandas and the other
というか
racial
この山全体だけど
stereotypes outdoors than
すごく
that creepy ass barn.
嫌な感じがするの。得体の知れない気配というか
Actually, your panda's more of a
ちゃんと明
Chinese
かり
thing.
のつく夜風も避けられる場所に身を寄せ
It's a
る
bit
べ
of
きだよ。
both. Just, I don't know.
得体の知れない気配それは恐ろしいこと
Oh no, I'm sure it's fine.
わからないの。人のようなもの、違うもののような、一つのような、たくさんただ言えるのは、じっと今も
It could just be gastrointestinitis.
分かったじゃあ急ごう納屋の方に行こう
Which, let's be honest, that probably wouldn't be superior to the current situation, but
八方塞がりになってしまった
Let's go to the
私
barn.
たちは仕方なく道路を後にして舗装されていない
Use your phone
道
to
を
break
登
the
って
window.
さっきの納屋を目指すことにした
I think you would game in very quickly in these games. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You'd find some stupid way to piss off all the spirits. Just start shattering the glass, which probably triggers the car alarm, which probably triggers every single ghost in the region. Like, oh my god! Fucking shut off the car alarm!
ところが
Every single one of the ghosts happens to be Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time. They start
ね
lumping
え
you
院
to
長
death.
こんなに離れていたっけ納屋
おかしい。おかしいよ。いつの間にか道もなくなっちゃってる。こんなことって。
待って一人で行かない
You guys got the phone light, and I mean, you might be a little bit cold,
一
but
旦戻
hey,
りましょ
again,
う。もうすぐ引き返すの。
the woods. At least you get to hear crickets. Crickets are like a sign of life. They're a sign that there is nothing spooky out there but the spook itself. The woods. Don't go to the spooky barn. Damn, she is already crying from the exhaustion
そろ
of
そろ車
walking.
道の方に出るはずじゃないここ
嘘でしょ。迷っちゃった。
気がつくと
I'm
私たちは針葉樹林の立ち並ぶ深く暗い森の中にいた細くて背の高い木々が影となって周りを取り囲んでいて
This is a little bit different from what I did last time. I chose to
院
walk
長
away from the
携
truck
帯の
like
コ
I
ンパス
mentioned.
は
ダメ。これも GPS 使ってるもの。
That is really dumb.
そうなの
Oh, it does?
地上を出れないの。こんな時こそ使いなさいよ。
Land of the Living. Oh, that's my favorite album.
声した。
I thought they needed to watch out for a green dinosaur
聞き取れなかったけ
named
ど
Yoshi. Okay.
人の声っぽかった何か木のきしみとかかもしれないけど
Yeah, green dinosaur and her psychopath child.
とにかく森を出なきゃこういう時どうすればいいのかな闇雲に動いたら
そうね。低い方に向かって歩いちゃダメって聞いたわ。
知らなかった
Yeah, because then you fall off.
そもそも
Always gotta go for
真
high
っ暗な
ground.
夜なら動かずに休んだ方
And
がい
also
いん
just
だろ
wait
う
for
けど。
daybreak.
うんでもさまだ歩く元気あるしもう少しだけあの木の感じさっきも見たような気がするんだけど
How can you tell you're in in the
同じと
forest.
こぐるぐる
And
回
it's
ったり
dark.
してないよね。山の
I
中
hope
の
you're
風
using
景は
that worthless
どこ
phone
も
as
似
a
たり寄ったり
flashlight.
で
At the
自分た
very
ちは
least.
ちゃんと移動できているのかも不安に
Now
な
I
る。
want to save the battery. Just so it can run out anyway once I walk inside the building. Or the barn, or whatever the fuck it's called.
なに
あっちなんか音がした。
どこどの辺？
Ah, it's just teeming wildlife, don't mind. Yeah, God, what more can we do before we get to the goddamn barn? It might be a flip phone, but it still gives off light.
希望を求めて気づけば私たちは2時間以上歩いていた。2人とも悪路で足も痛めつつあって体力をかなり失ってしまった。
I'm sure that's fine.
委員長が枯葉の溜まった地面に座り込んだその時、委員長見て、あそこ。うっそうと茂った針葉樹のシルエットの向こうに。助かった。
Hell yeah, we're safe.
ありがとう中島さん。
行こう。足首の痛みも忘れ
$20
て、
bucks.
私た
It's
ち
the
は
truck.
足早に光の方へと駆け出した。光の元はさっき目指していた納屋だった。中の
Oh
裸
no, it
電
was
球
the
の
barn.
明かり
Okay,
が
okay. We've
こ
already
うこうと
gotten
つい
through
ている。
that, already gotten through that infinite loop.
よかった。
Oh, it's the barn. Yeah, thank
納
God.
屋の光だったんだ。
Again, still would rather take my chances in the woods.
でもむしろこっちの方でよかったよね。目的の場所だし。
でもさっき私たち電気つけっぱなしで帰っちゃったのかな。
消したつもりだったけど。
It's just the
Zing,
old
nakita
man's
kita.
back. No, that's the sound of the crickets, actually. Just imagine that that's the old man. His speed is the stuff.
まあおかげで目印になってくれたし助かったけどね。
木々の間の背の高い草むらをかき分けて納屋に近づく。私たちはいつの間にかさっきとは裏側の方の森の中に来ていたらしい。着いた。中に入ってよ。
明かりがあるだけで本当に心強い。
時刻はもう夜の10時40分を過ぎていた。
Dude, her parents must be flipping a
お
tit.
母さんに心配かけちゃうなと
Yeah, yeah, no,
家のことを思
seriously.
いながら納屋の入り口の扉に近づく。すると私の横で委員長が奥の暗闇の方を見据えて震え始めた。どうしたの？
中島さん見て、納屋の隣。
And then it comes a spooky head! No, I'm just kidding, it's not a spooky head. But it's still pretty fucking
そこ
creepy.
には想像を超えた光景が待ち構えていた。
Sayomara? Ooh, what's Sayomara, Jaden? What's that? I've never heard of Sayomara before. That's a new one. What could Sayomara be? I know, it's Sayonara. That's the spooky house. It's the spooky house. I'm tying in the dark. Sush. It gets worse and worse.
納屋の横の昼間更地になっていた篠崎家の跡地に 古い屋敷がぼーっと浮かぶように立っていたのだ。私も委員長もありえない光景にただ呆然としていた。
なんでさっき夕方
Once again, I would take my chances in the woods.
なかったけど。
さあ、なんで立ってるの？
知らないわよ。全身鳥肌が立っているのがわかる。背骨の上を冷たい汗がうっすら光ってない？この家何なの？
I think you'd have to be partially blind to not see it glowing. It's very obviously
ボロボロに老
glowing.
朽化した2階建ての建物には、しかし確かに篠崎と表札がかかっていた。
Okay, apparently eyesight isn't bad because I sure as shit can't read Shinozaki. Where do you see
これは
that?
やっぱり
Here, give me a
篠崎。
minute. No, not that button. There we go. Alright, you guys see the sign that says Shinozaki anywhere? I mean, I guess it's in Japanese, so it'd be even harder to see.
過呼吸。大丈夫？委員長。
Oh
心
god.
配する私を委員長が手で制す。
ありがとう。口を押さえていればすぐに収まるから。
Gotta stop that demonic possession.
中島さん、これはチャンスだよね。
And no, for no reason, I will enter the building. It's right there, Ron. Where at? I don't see it. Jaden wants to enter the building?
私たちはこの篠崎家を調べるために来たんだもの。向こうが手招きしてくれている。
入るの？
Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's right on inviting us in.
怖いけど。
I mean, it kind of is. It's pretty obvious that that's what it's doing.
委員長は息を飲み屋敷を見上げる。やがて覚悟を決めた表情で委員長が力を込めると、
行くわ。
待ってよ。
This part to me was probably the most cool aspect of
篠
the
崎家の
game.
真っ暗な家屋には
You
電気は
spend
通じてい
the
なかった。
entirety of the 7 chapters before this
納屋の方は
going through Heavenly Host, and it's pretty much just a visual novel, point and click
玄関廊下の奥を
rendition
照らす。
of what you were able to walk through and examine in the first game, and it felt kind of cheap by comparison.
先の方
Here
は
is
見渡せなかった。
finally an example of an area in a corpse party game that has not been explored yet.
懐中電灯でぐるりと
I
辺
mean,
りを
there
見
were
回す
some
と
other areas. I mean, there was
玄関のすぐ
like the
近くに
classroom
2階
they
へ
were
上が
talking
る
about
階段があっ
earlier.
た。
There were some buildings, some rooms, but nothing to this extent. This is a whole area you are allowed to explore, and it is fucking creepy.
霊感体質の委員長は顔が真っ青で気分が悪そうだ。怯えるようなけれど立ち向かうよう
They
な目
said
で
the word.
エンジンショーより黒い。真っ黒だよ、ここの冷気。
Darker than Heavenly Hills. Great,
本当？
great. 10 out of 10. Really? Huh?
気を抜かないでね。一瞬も。
That means
思え
literally
ば
nothing.
この
I
家
don't
に
think
踏み
there's
込んだ
actually any
時、
danger.
非
Spoilers.
日常の世界に飛び込んだのだ。
I think he did that
普
about
通
a
に
week
こうして
ago.
私の肉眼に映っているこの家の壁、床、天井、この建物の存在自体がもうありえない現象そのものだもの。 ここでは何が起こっても不思議ではないんだ。分かってたつもりだったけど、私は改めて身震いした。
なんだかすごく深い感情の乱れが波となってこの家の空気に刻まれてる。何があったんだろう。この家が取り壊される前。
Now the music just cycles between a lot of the best themes from the previous game.
この鏡良くないわ。見ていたくない。鏡ってね、人がずっと凝視というか覗き見るものでしょ。
確かに、なんだか誰かに見られている感じが。
今鏡に代わりに幸子と篠原さんが見えたよ。気のせいかな。
That's creepy. This is where it gets good. I think the game does its best job explaining how shit looks. Like this game, if it were a tabletop RPG, like a Dungeons and Dragons, wouldn't make very good stories. I mean, it makes okay stories, but it would make great descriptions of everything. Best wishes for a long and happy... How did that go exactly? How is Gary? Anyway, let's get moving. We got an entire building to explore. I'm gonna go through this kind of fast. I'm not gonna spend too much time dwelling on everything. Oh good, it's one of those Japanese toilets. Didn't have the chance. I wonder what the lore of this place is. Talk about the spiders. Yeah. To the bath. It doesn't even look like a bath, it looks like a fucking icebox. If you look into the water, you'll turn into a vampire. I don't think that's how it works when vampires look into the water. They don't turn into vampires because they saw water. You know what I meant. Well, let's keep looking around. Let's go to the hall, I guess. This is just stairs. This house is organized all weird. These halls pretty much just let you lead around everywhere. And though it constantly looks like you're going up and down stairs, it's more like you're just walking along the hallway. I can't really describe it. Let's go to the giant-ass living room. I don't like the design. Now, I don't think anyone likes the designs of those toilets. I think they just tolerate them.
はい。
どうしました？
Oh, you're a ghost. Well, I can't help after death patients. Sorry. Okay, guys, let's do it. Okay, so there's an eye right there. Dot, dot, dot. Kind of squint my eyes. I'm not really seeing it. I don't know, maybe one of you guys can see it. Sounds like somebody looking into territories. Kitchen. Can I get Corpse Party Spectre Scroll? I don't know if that's a reference. I know there's Corpse Party games that are only released in Japan that probably have fan translations but never got like actual releases. Absolutely no chance it still works. Post Icebox era. It was a bit of a running joke in at least Corpse Party 1 that also translates to this games. Regardless of where you are, you can never get good running water. Ever. Ever. Never, ever. There is no good running water. Only time it ever happened in the first game was when you went outside and it was raining. And when you did that, you froze. It was like you basically froze to death, sort of. Well, if you stayed outside, I guess you could get a little bit of rainwater. But no, none of the taps had clean water. None of the bathrooms had clean water. None of the bathrooms even... Like, the bathrooms are another running joke. I think at one point, like, because Yuka really needed to go to the bathroom, they constantly kept fucking with her. They had a bunch of people hanging in the stalls of one of the bathrooms. They had another bathroom that was literally blocked off with, like, anti-demon charms. It was really good. I like rewording game names. Corpse Party Spectre. Oh, I see. Bathrooms always have a dead body. Not always. Sometimes the bathrooms did not. Specifically, the bathrooms in the bomb shelter never seemed to have dead bodies. And those were always the best quality bathrooms. I don't know why. That's also the location of, like, the murder room, as well as the fucking pool of dead bodies. So you'd imagine they'd almost have the worst bathrooms, because Sachiko would, like, litter them there. But no, she's actually pretty organized with that bathroom. Make sure nobody goes into those bathrooms and fucks them up. Maybe that's where Sachiko the ghost goes to the bathroom. These are the things we need to know.
大丈夫かな？大丈夫？板が腐ってて危ないよこの階段。気をつけて。周りに手をついて上がろう。
Yeah.
そもそもこの家って存在しないはずなのに、あるものすべて触れるし。
They are just spooky in general. Maybe it's because the whole idea of a bathroom is that you leave yourself vulnerable to go to the bathroom, which is probably the most vulnerable humans can get, next to like eating and sleeping. So you constantly on full alert whenever you're at Heavenly Host, which is probably why it's so scary. You have to constantly pay attention to everything, and then you realize just how fucked up everything is. Alright, so we got some bedrooms, we got some mystery rooms, and we got the stairs. Let's take a look at this bedroom that's right below us. Are you okay? You think you could phone in a little bit more there, Naomi? Not at all disturbing that the picture. You know, what happened to Sachiko? Why did she become so disturbed? Maybe it was the strangulation and the burial and the fucking killing of her mother in front of her. No. She was perfectly well adjusted. What could have happened? Reminds me. Yes, that is very. That's a good observation. Yeah. Clock tower. I tried to say observation, but apparently that was too difficult for me. Who knows, maybe I was the 5th member that got my tongue cut out at that party. They converted to a study. Study wasn't. Got ourselves the key to her room.
待って、何か聞こえない。木でできたこの家の床を革靴で歩くような音。誰かが下の階にいる。私たちは顔を見合わせてじっ
I can
と
vouch.
する。
I have leather shoes. They fucking suck for walking around quietly.
足音はさらに階段を上がり始めた。
This is like that scene from Lovely Bones, where the girl's sister sneaks into the creep's house and finds the box in the floorboards. And she lightly taps it back into the place, and the guy goes fucking charging up the stairs.
プレッシャーの連続に私は感触を起こしてしまった。すると委員長が
「中島さん、しっかり心を強く持って、天神症の経験を利用して」
分かってる。ありがとう。
Alright. No falling prey to the darkening. I didn't even know the darkening could affect you outside of Heavenly Host. But I guess it can. Alright, on we go to Sachiko's room, I suppose. There's a lamp. Well, it was worth the shot. You always got room for comedy, I guess. FBI open up or the ultimate Chimera? I'm pretty sure both would be awful. More like bathroom party. More like bathroom humor. But it looks like the other room fits.
ここは部屋の至るところに幸子の写真が貼ってあった。とても愛おしそうに。
Photos everywhere of Sachiko. Everywhere you look, there's a photo of Sachiko. Okay, I guess on this wall, but...
日常の幸せな瞬間を捉えた写真。そこには被写体の何これ。たくさんの幸せそうな写真に混じって家族3人の写った写真だけは異様だった。
Just a bit.
ヨシエの多分夫であろう男性だけ顔をボールペンでぐしゃぐしゃと塗りつぶされている。
これきっと幸子の父親だよね。どうしてこんな。
Now don't you worry, I have my own theory about this, but you'll see.
部屋を見渡すとこの男性が写っている写真だけは全て同じことになっている。
Come again? Yep. Well, time for the safe in the room, or should I say the elephant?
なんだろうこれ。壁に0から9の数字を押し込むロック錠のようなものが埋め込まれているのを見つけた。
どれ？
これ。
Now, if you want to see the actual spook room, well.
適当に押してみたけど反応がない。丸い状の端には右回りの矢印が描かれていて、錠全体が少し回るようになっていた。回転させると押し込んだ数字が全て戻りリセットされる。
そして文字盤の周りには幸子の生前の写真がたくさん。
これヨシエが設置したものだとしたら幸子に関係ある数字だとか。
そっか、案外単純にそうなっているかも。人が利用する
It must be something really
忘れないように
simple.
そうしている可能性もあるしね。
She couldn't have possibly based it on something we have no knowledge of. Like, I don't know, her 7 favorite flavors of ice cream. Which one she was personally thinking of? Chocolate. It was 6. First letter.
幸子に関係ある数字か。語呂合わせでいくつか試しに押し込んで回してみた。けれどことごとくカチャンと軽い音がし、
幸子、天神症を生還した私たち。
This part's funny because I actually came up with the solution in my head. I'm like, oh, duh. But, oh, shit. Well, I just missed it all. Good. Cute. Sachiko, come on. Wait, we had to actually learn about Sachiko, though. Number-wise, it would all work approximate height, and that didn't work. What was like the plaque on the stairway said Sachiko before her 7th birthday. The kimono she wore in the picture was the exact match for the one we found in the box in the middle of the room. It seemed as if Yoshi was really fixated on Sachiko turning 7. So what about that was just the number 7 by itself? It was a long shot, but literally the safe is nothing but the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That's a coincidence. That's the same number I have on my luggage.
すごい中島さん。
I got a headache, but I'll finish the VOD tomorrow. Alright, see you, Jaden. You're about to miss the absolute best part. Like, not even joking. The literal best part. The payoff is through the safe. I don't just mean, like, in the safe. I mean through the safe. There's a hidden underground room.
クモの巣、怒りもすごいよ。
どれどれ見せて。倉庫かしら。
So whoever's here for this.
懐中電灯で地下の様子を照らしてみても、下の階は意外と深い位置にあってよく見。
あるはずのない建物のあるはずのない隠し通路か。危険度は最高レベル。私たちこの世じゃない場所の入り口に立っている気がする。
委員長がまっすぐに私の目を見つめる。怖いんだ。でも言いたいことは分かってる。たとえ恐ろしい運命が待っていたとしても、これは私たちが喉から手が出るほど欲しかった呪いの真相への入り口、新しい世界への扉。引き返したら一生後悔する。私たちは顔を見合わせて地下に降りる決心をする。
Oh, wait for the payoff. Good man, Jin. Trust me, the payoff is really fucking good.
気をつけて中島さん。何が起こっても気を緩めちゃダメよ。
You shouldn't have to wait more than like maybe 20 minutes at most.
さっきの足音、やっぱり何かが歩き回ってるんだ。2階に来てる。
中島さん、地下に行こう。
私たちは逃れるようにして隠し扉の奥へ入った。木でできた地下への階段はより一層老朽化が激しく、ミシミシパキリと折れそうな音を立てる。恐ろしいのをこらえてゆっくり一段ずつ降りていくと、やがてジメジメした地下室に着いた。
大丈夫？足元にいろいろあるわ。気をつけて。
真っ暗でよくわからないけど、委員長の懐中電灯でチラチラと照らされる地下室の内部には、そこら中にガラクタや本が散乱。机の上には山ほどの本やルーズリーフ、紙の資料、科学実験室にあるようなビーカーや三角フラスコなど、まるで科学者が研究か実験でも行っていたかのような散らかり方だった。
あれは何かのケース？
委員長が離れた机に置いてある古びた紙に近寄っていく。私も。
Okay, let's break down the payoff into parts.
中島さんにも明かりが必要ね。そこ、ノコギリの刃とか工具が机に置いてあって危ないよ。ごめんね。
Part 1. The family tree.
能力者一族系譜の図。
Also, good music. Creepy ass good music.
家系図ね。何？篠崎、三船、島村、三田、長尾。
そう、あながち嘘でもないのです。
Hinoue is Ayumi's sister, from what I remember.
明治後期にたくさん生まれた念者、千里眼といった能力者たち。有名な千里眼事件の三船千鶴子や長尾育子、あの先人たちの能力の真偽はともかく、
Ah shit, I just skipped a bunch.
能
Fuck.
力者。
God damn it. Chizune Milfume and Ikugu Nagawa were particularly noteworthy figures at the time, and whether their abilities were real or not is beside the point. What matters is that even after the scientific community discredited such abilities, the truly gifted continue exploring them anyway, often in secret. So if they're the gifted line, does that mean Yoshio and Sachiko were descendants from the famous clairvoyants? Yes. What's the button to auto? Is it start? No, that's not the button. That's not the button. Fuck! Ah, jeez. Seems that way, and from the looks of it, the Shinozaki line were never blessed with male heirs either. It's a matrilineal house that passed its blood and family name down from mother to daughter, generation after generation through adopted son-in-laws. I was certain if I traced their family tree far enough, I'd find the names Yoshie and Sachiko. Ah, there they were. And just like everyone before her, Yoshie married a man who'd been adopted into the family in order to keep the Shinozaki name. Looks like the root of the tree is a person named Sierra, and Yoshia's mother is named Rocky. She was the eldest daughter in her family, and she had no brothers, so that makes Yoshie a thoroughbred, a direct unfiltered descendant of Sierra. I guess it stands to reason, then, that she'd have so much power and influence even as a spirit. What the fuck is the button to autoplay? Is it that? No. These. I wish I could figure it out. Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. I think the only thing spooky so far is how much Ross has skipped the text dialogue. But no, this pretty much confirms that Sachiko has a bloodline of clairvoyance, which is very scary. It basically means that she's a lot stronger than she should be. And payoff 2. So while she isn't a direct descendant, she is at least partially descended. Well, we know where Ayumi got it from. I mean, at that point, it was kind of expected that they'd be related. But this pretty much not only confirms it with a nice bow on top, it also gives you a nice little sandwich of, oh hey, they're also both gifted in clairvoyance and the possession of spirits. Oh god, please don't. For the love of God.
委員長が古びた紙を手に持って震えていた。どうしたんだろう。Book of Shadows.
Oh, he said it. Oh.
委員長、大丈夫？
Also, it was in English, which is extra weird. Or English, I guess. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of noises. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully you guys have your headphones in. These games have an awful lot of that. And you say that, Dark Sprite, but that actually happened. That happened in Shangri-La. In fact, I think in both games, Morishige is the one that comments that it's like a veritable corpse party at Heavenly Host. I mean, he says it in passing, but it's a little on the nose.
心配というか怖くなって私は委員長の体を掴んで揺さぶった。委員長
To be fair, he's probably the most applicable person to talk about there being a corpse party because he's one of the only people that enjoys seeing all the dead people. I guess Kizami could also be
ゆっくりと立ち上がって
a victim,
凝視した一角
person
に
who
向けて
says
歩いていく。
the fucking stupid line, but I think Morishige is probably the best person for it. Payoff number 3, more good music, followed by immediately payoff number 4, a wall. That's a pretty good wall, right? I don't think I could draw a wall that good.
前に立った委員長はしばらく凝視した後に急に壁を破壊し始めた。老朽化しているので壁の板は簡単に壊れていく。腐食した穴に指を入れて力を入れて引き剥がすと板はすぐに短く折れて床に散る。しばらくすると壁には大きな穴が開き、穴の向こうには隠れた空間があった。押し入れ程度の狭いスペース。そこには黒く分厚い本が置いてあり、
Payoff number 5. Yeah, you find it in the last 15 to 20 minutes of the game. They played a credits scene before you found it. Why is it in Japan? Why is it this late in the game? In fact, I'd argue that the Book of Shadows is probably going to be more important to Blood Drive. Yeah, good wall, right? Man, she even said it in English. Book of Shadows. She actually said it pretty well, too.
中世末期にかけて主にヨーロッパに見られた恐ろしい魔女狩りの歴史のね。
魔女狩り？
そう。犠牲者の数は4万人にも上ると見られる集団妄想における迫害殺戮とも言われている。
Yada yada, something something, I say God is dead.
当時、悪魔と契約したとして魔術を使った容疑をかけられた人はね。
Thanks, Abigail. This is all her fault.
ひどい拷問にかけられたり、処刑されたりしたの。とても残酷な方法でね。
Burned at the stake, that's Dracula's wife's case. Sometimes they were hung. Other times they did weird shit like drown them with logs. Like, oh, hey, he sunk. Oh, he must have been fine.
主に生活の不安定な地域で苛烈に行われたこの悪臭に容疑をかけられて殺された犠牲者は
The vast majority were just innocent victims. No, I'd say all of them were innocent victims.
実はその中に
There were a few. Oh boy.
実はその中には実際に動的魔術を使いこなす
If you look closely, you can see another classic corpse party image. You know, one of those ones that occasionally just likes to sneak a little bit extra in there. Probably one of the worst parts about this game. But you know, I tolerate it.
にわかに信じがたいですね。でもね、あゆみちゃんには知っておいてほしいのです。科学的に説明がつかない。
お姉ちゃんの研究のこと知ってるから、自然の法則とか魔法の本質が祈りであるとか、そういう力のあることはなんとなく想像できるけど、それ以上はファンタジーだと思ってた。
They're brother and well, no, they're not even brother and sister. They're just sisters. What? I wasn't even commenting on that.
私がウィッカの道を目指した時にお父様たちが猛反対された理由にも関わってくるのですが、まあそれは篠崎の家のルーツにも理由があって長くなるからこれはまたいつか話しますね。魔女というのは
By the way, you're related to a ghost that died 50 years ago. Have fun. I don't know if she knew or not. She probably did.
彼女たちは迫害を逃れるため一切の力を隠して生きてきたので、実際の能力者の大半は処刑されずに生き延びたそうなのですが、
Yeah.
その後魔女禁止令が廃止された
Man, they hunted witches for some stupid shit back in the day. Let me tell you what.
むやみに力を使えない風潮は続いていたため、その力は使われないままに日に日に魔女たちは長い年月の歴史で培った代々伝わる魔法の術が力を後世に継ぐため、その秘術を事細かに記し始めたのです。
All in paper. Just one book. One very easy to burn book. Insistence wins. Why? No. I mean, okay, whatever. You do you. That wasn't what I was commenting on, but alright.
魔術の極意が収められているというウィッチクラフト H の結集。怪奇神話に出てくるアルアジフという魔導書の存在はフィクションと言われてるけど、人づてに存在を伝えられてきたこの本は実際に存在するって研究者の間ではまことしやかに語られてきたものなの。
And usually when they do that, their career is over.
白魔術、黒魔術とたくさんの秘術が記されていて、中には禁忌とされる邪術も含まれているんだ。
I think I actually have seen some images of Al Azif, and it looks really cool. I kind of wish I just had a reprint of it just chilling in my house, so I could look it up and hex curse some people. Like, this person's taking forever to deliver my package. I'm gonna fucking charm their dog.
なんでそれが今こんな日本の片隅に？
That they may or may not have. In fact, I should probably figure out if they have a dog first. That's something to ask. And then, oh, they'll be sorry they delivered my package a couple hours later than expected. Because it's totally their fault. Of course, it's nothing to do with the delays at the processing. No, it's their fault.
ちょっとそんなもの手に取って開いちゃって大丈夫なの？
Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm sure it's very friendly for kids.
動物の皮を縫い合わせて作られたような厚い表紙のその本は委員長の手に持った漢字を見るとずっしりと彼女はペラペラとページをめくり始める。現実とオカルトが完全に入り混じり、私は目の前に起きている信じられない事象を、本はやっぱり日本語ではなくフランス語で記されていて、ところどころ魔法っぽい象形文字みたいなものまで混じっていた。高校生の私も委員長にも読むことができない。けれどところどころ日本語で注釈の書かれたページもあった。もしかしたら篠崎義恵が書き加えたのかな。
日本語注釈のあるページに出ているといいんだけど、確か
き迫る
I
表
look
情
in
で
the
ペ
sorcery
ージをめくっ
section.
ていく委員長。どうしたんだろう。
Again, they
おろおろす
probably
るし
should
かない
have
自分がもどか
cataloged
しい。
this into separate volumes. Or at least, like, you know, printed in multiple copies. I'm sure they did this all in the Middle Ages, but the printing press was invented shortly after, and that's partially what got us out of the Middle Ages into the Renaissance. They could have brought the book over and been like, hey, can we buy this printing press with, like, this alchemy gold we're able to forge out of nothing?
やがて足が疲れたのか、今度
No,
は
they
床に
didn't
座
do
り込
that.
んでページをめくる。そしてある場所で彼女は手を止めた。
あったわ。
え？
ランド・オブ・コープス。死者の国への扉を開く呪術。
I'm assuming because the different sections are marked. I don't know if she can't read French, but at least they'd be marked with magic runes. So, like, if she saw that, she'd be like, oh, that looks like a sorcery.
いろいろメモしてあるね。でも、なんでページ全体を×してあるの？
わからない。失敗したのか、途中でおじけついたのか。でもね、そんなのどうでもいいの。
Now we have some amnesia music.
これよ、中島さん見て。ライズ・オブ・コープス。死者を蘇らせる呪術。
This can only end well.
これって嘘でしょ。死者をってそんなことできるわけがない。まだ
常識にとらわれているの、中島さん。忘れたのかしら。
Ayumi, I don't like the smile you're giving me. Although I'm kind of intrigued.
確かに起こっている全てがすでに今朝までの現実のものではなくなった。だけどこういうのって大丈夫なの？倫理というか超えちゃいけない一線というか。
怖いの？え？あなたが怖いだけじゃない。相手のことを思いやってない。なすすべもなく、ゆい先生も鈴本さんも篠原さんも森重君も。
Yeah, they all are. They're all experiencing their death over and over and over again. Let's see. Constantly crushed and pushed down a hole. Constantly slammed into a wall. Hanging herself. And I don't even know what happened to Morishige. I think he just went off the fucking deep end.
あんなひどい形で命を落としてしまって。しかも存在まで消されて、そんな現実認めるの？私は絶対認めない。あなただってそうでしょ？
私の目から涙が勝手に会いたいよ。なんだっていい。みんなが帰ってくるのなら聖子ともう一度。
大丈夫だよ。大丈夫。もう何も怖いことなんてあるものですか。私たち、あとは心に従おう。私たちにできることがあるならやるしかないわ。やりましょう。
I'm sure this can't go poorly. The Death Notebook of Shadows. Did somebody say hang? And absolutely inadvisable. No, that's later, Darksprite. We don't play shadow games until we find the King of Card games.
この術以上に術者に帰ってくる。 る障害反動が大きいとは聞いている。日本語じゃない部分は読めないし、考えなくていい。
Outside out of mind.
これで死んだみんなを生き返らせれば。
That's a
存在
good
破棄され
attitude
た
to
こ
have
の世に
about
も
this.
強引に戻すことができるんじゃない？
じゃあ実行しよう。
Hope you guys are ready for payoff number 6. Now we get to
鈴
watch
本さんからでいいかな。
a fun little ritual
女性
take
に必要な
place.
写真も彼女のなら持ってるから。
How about we start with one of... Yeah, let's just start with Mayu. That's a good place to start. Why her? Why her? I mean, I guess it's good to start with the one they don't care about as much, but way to just admit that. I need that emote.
分かった。
Jaden has a lot of good Yu-Gi-Oh emotes. Alright, here it comes. Hope you guys are ready.
まずは鈴本さんを蘇生させる。儀式に必要な素材、虫の抜け殻や生き物の体の部位などはすべて地下室に。ナイフでごぼう星を描いた床の模様の上に幸せの幸子さんが使用した形を3枚並べ。
Where did they get a Beatles carrot? You know what? Never mind.
真ん中に蘇生したい人の名前とそれを挟んで術者の名前をそれぞれ書く。
鈴本真由。
委員長の持ってきた
The last time they used paper dolls, let me tell ya, it went great.
自分の片白に息を3回吹きかけ、さらに自分の両手のひらをナイフで切ると溢れ出た
Anyway,
血
there's
を
Mayu.
素材
You
に
also
かけ
can't see her face either.
よし、行くよ。うん。
そして本に書いてある通りに魔術の呪文を唱え始める。カタカナでルビが振ってあったから。
アリア、テメリア、ガンダ、アトリオス、イヌムス、カリート、テメラ。
Okay, guys, try and find the funny word. Word scramble.
Literia, Mananus Capera, Uika,
Topeka. There's the word. It's hot in Topeka. I could do you one better. Hey Alexa. No, I'm not gonna do that.
儀式を始めて数時間ほど経った頃、
That's summoning a real demon, let me tell you what. Hey Alexa, volume 10. Hey Alexa. Blast Fetty Web. Alright, let's go. Headphones. Damn it.
委員長、
Guys, I
大
hope
丈
you're
夫。
ready for this.
しっかり。
This is so cool and awful. I love it.
うまくいくかな。
You have a list prepared for that? Dude, I'm jealous. Actually, it's more like I'm impressed.
開かれた本の中心に赤い文字のようなシミが浮かんだ。まるで血が飛び散ったような。
これ。
Uh-oh.
いけない。本が燃えちゃったら。
慌てて暗黒の書を火から隔離する。鈴本さんの写真は 燃え尽きてしまった。けれど彼女の片白には、何これ、成功なの
Payoff number 7。
この声は鈴本さんだ。私たちは手を取り合った。鈴本。声をかけようとした私を委員長が止める。何かおかしい。何が？
同じ場所ぐるぐる回ってる。
開けっぱなしにしてきた回転状の隠し部屋の扉がきしんで開かれる音がした。足音がした。先ほどと違うのは、その音が階段を降りてきていることだ。未知のものへの恐怖か。私たちは体がすくんで動けなかった。上の階からゆっくりゆっくり何かが降りてきた。鈴本さんだった。だけど顔が真っ黒。目も鼻も口も何もない。苦しさから上げる苦悶のような絶叫。人の声とは思えないぐらいの強烈な叫び声。死の淵にいる魂の断末魔。邪術は失敗だった。
Did it now.
地下室の床に仰向けに倒れ込み、もがき苦しむ鈴本さんのようなものを目の当たりにして、私たちにもがき苦しむ彼女の体に突如文字のようなあざが浮かび上がる。突然鈴本さんの片白に火がついた。その直後、そのあざの形に血しぶきが走り、腕と首と太ももがあざの部分で胴から分離して、鈴本さんのようなものはピクリとも動かなくなった。彼女の片白も燃え尽きた。突然委員長が膝をついて倒れ込んだ。見るとさっきの鈴本さんと同じ場所。足と腕から血が流れている。
Dramatic reverb.
団長の技に丸ノコギリの刃が刺さってる。どうして、どこから飛んできたの？
さんのようなもの。邪術は確か黒魔術以上に術者に返ってくる障害反動が大きいとは聞いているけど、この本日本語じゃない部分は読めないし、考えなくていいわ。それぐらい何よ、私。障害中島さん、形の筆記って頑張って、すぐ消すから、あと少しだけ頑張って。
火のついた片白を必死に手で叩く。夢中だったから炎の熱さも感じなかった。
消えて消えて消えてよ、消えてってば。いや、
ダメだ、全然消えない。
消えないよ、委員長。どうしよう。そんな嘘でしょ。
何かないの？辺りを見回すと近くのペンキ缶にこれ。考えるより前にそれを掴んで火に向かって振りかけた。
守護精霊の皆において魔の信仰を退けたまえ。大異徳樹、恩悪運。
消えてる。
お姉ちゃん、お姉ち
委員長が飛び込んできた女の人にしがみついて泣きじゃくってる。あの人がいつも話しているお姉さんなんだ。
お姉ちゃん、やっぱり助けに来てくれた。どうしてここが分かったの？お姉
Oh my. Well, there you go. There's Corpse Party. Looks like, unfortunately my internet went out, so I lost a bit of that recording, but here we are. Oh, dear. Dear. That was silly. Good job, Rob. So, all you really missed was me saying multiple times that it was the payoff. My internet died. Great. Boy, here we are. I didn't really speak through the entirety of that section. You missed me laughing my ass off when I realized that the internet was down. Oh. Okay. What else can I say about Corpse Party? Great ending. Phenomenal ending. I think they did a superb job with this final chapter. Everything before this was okay. I think they did an alright job with Book of Shadows. I've already said my entire spiel about that. I'm not going to waste much more time, especially because the internet's out and I have to restart Twitch or even bother with that. At this point, in the game, you unlock something called the Omnigraph, so you can listen to characters' voices. But since I already beat this chapter, I did not get that. Anyway, what an absolute banger of a final theme. I said that earlier, that it would be a banger. And it was. Have I gotten all the name tags? No, I missed 1, 2, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. 17 name tags out of however many there are in this game. That's a lot. I don't know nearly any of those schools. I think those are all the schools that were in the first game too, plus maybe some extras. Who knows? And I think I'm basically done here. That was Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. But, this does leave off the question of what comes next. Well, there it is. And yet again, like I said, Book of Shadows already looking like it's more important in Blood Drive than it was in actual fucking Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Anyway, we're going to jump to that next time. But it's going to be a little while before I get to that. Thanks for watching this silly ending. See you guys later. Can't fucking believe my internet died. Jesus Christ.